It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Three games decided, three more to come this wild card weekend. And off we go on this fine Sunday. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's when the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play of the game, first throw of the game. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a 1st down for their running back. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Stick with him again. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Here's 3rd and 2.
It's the game of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll look to throw.
We want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
Giants on the ticket. It's second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Second down and 8. He'll drop to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I could promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He's got it inside the 5. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far. What I really like, Mike, is you're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. Back to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's counting on.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun. He'll put, and he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. They'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. The shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Get out of the gun is Milton. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Try and throw with Milton. Toss left side, caught by his running back.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's inside the 25. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, New York. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
So after one, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, it's the Giants leading this one early. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now inside the 25. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are back within 4. It is 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 5. Built into the air on second down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Throwing on 4th and 10 is Milton. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Now, the extra point. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Play fake. He'll look to throw. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here we go. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
That one intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Milton. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
They'll go big. 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. That's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
As they try to run it here. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. Loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll run. And he nearly takes it in. But they're going to say he's short of the goal line. So now it is 4th and goal. Some extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on 4th and goal. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Joe Milton. Touchdown, New York. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
The extra point, up and good. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, It winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now give on the ground. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and live to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free, and then look at the play that resulted. Huge game.
He's trying to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They put Wilson in motion. They'll run with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. Setting up 3rd and goal. Postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through. And the Giants tack on 1 more to their lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And left side. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. That is not going to do. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy. So if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, Giants. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good. And the Giants stretch things out even further.
Giants 42, Eagles 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Andrew Phillips in on the tackle. They'll look to throw. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Now, faking the give. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. A dive and a catch. Incredible. His 1st catch in the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Back to the air one more time. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
He'll get this out to the left flat. First grab this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
I love love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll look to throw yet again. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Slot man in motion right. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon. But he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
Was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal.
Let's go. Warriors 70.
Back to throw. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Big opening up the middle. Past midfield. He's inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 95 yards. Touchdown, New York. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. The Giants add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught at the 3. And he'll be taken down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, they get on the board. That adds the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything things going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got him. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down. 3 to go. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down. Up to the 45. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down. Throwing. Hilton. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one broken up, and it's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. He'll get the carry here. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back on the 4-yard line. Third and goal.
Let's go.
And he's so close to breaking the play, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down. They'll go with the kickoff, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
The key to Any good quarterback sneak starts with the surge and the push of the offensive line. From there, can the quarterback find a seam? Can he find a little gap and drive his legs? In this case, give credit to the defensive line. They held their ground, they got a good push back, and they were able to come up with a huge stop on fourth down.
Try the right side this time. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now a handoff, running right. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
It just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. He'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17.
Throwing now from the gun. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll air it out down the middle. That is right. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. He'll drop to throw. He's going to try it here again. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll stick with him again. Finding space inside the 40. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 23-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. As they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.